You said never let me go. You said never let me. Hey, it's Adea. Welcome back to my channel. 2, 3, let's go! In today's video, we're going to be recapping what I bought during the Sephora sale, even though by now it's probably been ended for like a week, but I couldn't film. So this video idea came about because I was like, everyone is out here doing Sephora hauls, just doing massive Sephora hauls. But what if I did a condensed version of that video and made it fun for myself as a shopper? In order to make this game happen, I used the Decide Now app and I created 4 different categories with sets of 10. Then I realized that because I had 42 items in my cart, 10 was not enough, so I made it 12. And then I just go to the category, I tap it 10 times, and then it lands on something just like this. And that's pretty much how I played the game, but I lost all of that footage. The first product, not necessarily that I picked from the game, but that's I'm gonna get out of my bag, is this right here. And this was chosen by one of the Sephora consultants that I spoke to, and it turns out that he has a YouTube channel, so I'm gonna of course feature that a little bit on my page so that he can get some recognition. And he recommended me the Tula Skincare Probiotics and Superfoods, the cult classic Purifying Face Cleanser. This is supposed to be a cult favorite that is a refreshing gel-based cleanser powered by superfoods that help to remove dirt, impurities, and makeup without stripping or over drying. So, what are my thoughts on this? So, as far as this cleanser goes, it has a fragrance that I think, I'm not gonna say I don't like it. It's just that it smells like white diamonds. I don't necessarily hate white diamonds, but I wouldn't want to wash my face with white diamonds. Does that make sense? As far as the cleanser, I wasn't able to use it to take makeup off, but I was able to use it to clean my face. And I definitely love the texture. It does not like get super sudsy, which I like. And most importantly, it was able to get the job done. I will try to update you guys in a future video and let you know how it works as far as removing makeup. But since I'm going to keep this makeup on, I'm not going to be able to try it before I post this video. The second thing, which ironically is the second thing I used on my face that I got, was the Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Hydration Set. So this contains their Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer, their Water Bank Revitalizing Toner, as well as the serum and the eye cream. So individually, I'm going to go based on how I used it. So the first product I used was the Revitalizing Toner. Be very careful because it was much more runny than I could have ever imagined. And I'm not accustomed to using toners that have like, how do I describe it? It was almost like a gel kind of feel, and it was a little thicker than I was accustomed to, but by the time I worked it into my skin, I couldn't even tell that it was there. The next thing that I used was the hyaluronic serum. Of course, you can't see any major differences, but as far as how the texture of it felt, I really liked the texture on my skin. I'd have to try it out as much as the sample, but yeah. And then as far as the water bank cream, it definitely did keep my under eyes hydrated. I've been using a different eye cream, but comparing the two, I would say that I will continue using both of them. I feel like I could use them interchangeably because one is not more hydrating than the other. As far as the moisturizer, I might have found a new moisturizer to add to my collection because I've been wanting this probably since the springtime. So I think that I could use this as like a fall as well as a springtime moisturizer, but I'll revisit it in the spring and see how my skin likes it. But as of right now, definitely like how it makes my skin feel, and most importantly, it's not super sticky. If I'm not mistaken, I did intend to get a gel moisturizer, but I would have to try it out and see which texture I feel better about. But according to the game, this is the one that I should have gone with because that's what I chose. The next thing that I had in my cart was the Glam On and Lock In On Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. And I'm a little disappointed, not because of what is in here, but I remember last holiday they had both sprays in here. So that's what I was looking forward to. But clearly, I did not add things to my cart by actually reading. I just saw one size sets and said add to cart. I love the overall finish of my face. My face is not super matte, but I know for a fact that it has good wear. As far as it being waterproof, it lasts a very long time. I have actually used this. This is actually the main one in my kit, so of course I'm going to keep one for myself and put the other one in my makeup kit. The next product that I have is the Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder in the Ultra Blur formula. This is one of, if not the only new product that they've launched this year. And this one is in the translucent honey shade. And much like the other ones, I feel like it worked pretty much just the same. Around the holiday time, I always like to get Laura Mercier products because I feel like they add a little extra to it. But for whatever reason, when I opened this, I was very disappointed that it did not have a sponge. I don't know what's up with that, why they feel like they need to add this sponge just to the holiday sets, but I would love for them to get it together. The next product that I use, which is actually what I have on my eyes, is the Nude Light Huda Beauty Nude Obsessions palette. And I mean, I feel like it did the job. It could be a little deeper. And I do feel like I've created this with something else, but I can't even begin to think of what that something else was. I do see myself playing around with it. Maybe not in this particular season because I mean some of the shades work for the fall, but I don't really feel like it would necessarily be personally a go-to fall palette for me. The next product that I tried, so this was under the category of getting something that was under $25. This is the mini Afterglow Lip Shine Duo. Okay, so it says that it's a gloss. I was feeling like it was more so a lip oil, simply because when I put this on, I was pleasantly surprised by how smooth it was, as well as how hydrating it felt on my lips. Like, Fenty Gloss Bomb might have a bit of competition. I haven't tried anything from Nars outside of their foundation, so it was definitely a little different for me, but I was pleasantly surprised, and I may have to try some more Nars products coming up in the new year. The next product that I got is from Rare Beauty, and I truly only got this because I wanted a full size. So I'm very happy that I was able to get it. However, I do feel like the brushes aren't exactly the same. So I was a little disappointed because I remember how much it did for my lower lashes, but I don't feel like I had the same result like I did, but it is what it is. The next product that I have here is the next product that I have here is the Patrick Ta for Brows Shaping Wax. I don't know if you're supposed to use before or after. It definitely was a bit of a learning curve. According to the directions, which I had to read while applying this, it says to activate the formula with a setting mist or water, brush a spoolie or firm brush into the pan and pick up a small amount of wax and brush through clean brows in an upward outward motion, shape as desired. For it to have been the tinted shade, I don't feel like, other than looking at it in hindsight, that it did anything to really color my brow. I feel like the majority of what you're seeing right now is the pencil I used to outline it, as well as just my actual brow color. I was also disappointed by that product. So, on to more Patrick Ta news. This is the Precision Gel Liner. As far as color, not disappointed there. It is actually what I use to line my lips and a little bit under my eye, but I feel like because I have these lashes, you can't really tell that my eyes are lined with burgundy, and plus I have like other colors in that family on my eyes, so that's probably why you can't see it. But the highlight of today's video for me would be the Fenty Beauty Glossy Posse Volume 5.0. And I think that it's really crazy that Fenty Beauty has been doing this for 5 years already. 5 years is a long time. but nonetheless very happy that they are here. And they have in here the shade Fenty Glow in the Gloss Bomb Heat. They have the shade Cupcaking in the Gloss Bomb Cream. And it seems like they have a new gloss bomb that they're adding to the family, which is called Fuchsia Flex, which is what I have on my lips. And I can say this already. This is going to be my new. This is going to be my new everyday lip gloss. It don't matter if I'm wearing makeup, not wearing makeup, don't have on enough makeup. This is going to be my new everyday shade. I was so excited for this, and I love that it's out for the holidays because to me, this is like the perfect holiday summer color. Like, you can wear this from summer all the way down to Christmas and not even feel like you need to change it. The only time I personally wouldn't wear this is during the spring, but I also feel like you can mix these two together and make a nice springy sort of shade. I love how all of these colors swatched on my lips, and more importantly, I love how all of them feel. I can't say that I've been using the heat long enough to enjoy the sensation on my lips, but I was able to mix all three of them together and not make it bother me so much because, like I said in that video, all you have to do is just layer it with a regular gloss bomb and put that on top. That way, you have the effect of plumped lips, but you don't feel the burn. Well, before I end today's video, I'm gonna rank the products since it's only 10 of them that I have. The number 10 product is going to be Patrick Char's Shaping Wax. I was not the most impressed by this. I'm going to keep trying it because I'm a trooper. So, in the number 9 position, and we have the Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara from Rare Beauty, which I'm now realizing I didn't actually name it in the video. So, I'm really sorry about that. So, in the number 8 position, I would put the Tula cleanser, mainly because of the fragrance. Because why? Anyways, moving on to number 7, I would put in a number 7 position the Patrick Ta Precision Gel Eyeliner. Not because it doesn't work, but one, I didn't like that it was broken, and two, I don't think the color really shows up on my eye, but it shows up really well on my lips. So now we're gonna go to number 6. In the number 6 position, I would surely put the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder because it's supposed to be an ultra blur powder, and I can say that I did not really see much blurring with my skin, but I do like the overall finish though. I would say it's matte, but not blurring. Make sense? Because when I think of blurring, I think of pores. When I think of matte, I think of a finish. So I like how the finish is. I just don't see it as a blurring product. So in the number 5 position, I'm going to put this water bank set because while it is hydrating and it can stand with my other girls. In position number 4, I'm going to put the Nude Light Huda Obsessions palette. And the only area that I can say that they could work on is having maybe one more shade in here that would have been deeper, or at least a few different types of transition. Because while the purple worked for me, I would have preferred if it was a touch darker. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand that they have a light, medium, and deep, but the light category could still be smoky. Anyway, moving on to number 3, the setting spray, of course, because I really love the On Till Dawn product. I am a little disappointed I didn't have the two that I was hoping for, but I can't really complain. I have 2 setting sprays that I actually really love using, so it kind of works out. In the number 2 position, we're gonna have the mini Afterglow Lipshine Duo because I was pleasantly surprised by this one. And there's not really much to say other than what I said initially. And then in position number 1, if you guys cannot already guess what it was, we have the Fenty Glossy Posse Volume 5 because nothing more needs to be said. Anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Be sure to let me know down below if you have any dupes for anything that I tried today, as well as just be sure to, let me know if you enjoyed today's video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And before you go, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye!